build your car, you can't just put together an all-around performer and expect to compete. The other guys are bringing cars built specifically for each type of race, so you better do the same. If you plan to haul the same car between race days, it's a good idea to have multiple setups to make sure they're tuned properly for different tracks. Remember, some of these guys are running parts you can't even find on the shelf. Hey, but don't trip, because if you prove yourself, the local shops might let you in on their secrets. Do what you can with aftermarket parts, or feel free to improve on the car's OG design. Every last bit of weight counts out there, so either get on a diet or put your car on one with some stronger, lighter parts. For those super high-speed runs, smooth out some lines and see what you get in the wind tunnel. Hey, do you want to jump straight into the car and drive? The shop can install quick upgrades. They'll take care of all the details. If you don't want anyone else touching your whips and you know exactly what you want, you can handpick your own parts and spec out every detail to build the sickest custom combination. Then back it up with some numbers at the track or on the dyno.
Alrighty then guys, welcome back to Speed ProStreet once again, and today I'm going to be customizing my car. So you'll see I have a lot more cash than I did last time. The reason is because I did a domination on the last event that we did. So I'm going to be doing some stuff off camera so I can play it over time and kind of increase how much money I have and that sort of stuff. Just to go through it, to go through some of it that's not necessarily needed on the videos kind of thing. So rather than doing a full walkthrough let's play, I'll maybe replay some race days or something when off camera. So what I want to do is customize the Cobalt, upgrade it slightly because this thing stock is not acceptable anymore in drag races, whereas the 240SX seems to hold up pretty damn well still, so that's always great when it does that. Otherwise I'd have some issues. So let's go on to custom blueprints. I want to make this thing a awesome beastie thing. So what I'm going to do very quickly is go to custom upgrades and do the body upgrades. So I've had a quick look at what we can do here, but I haven't had a look properly because effort. Now, one thing I did notice is that this body kits on this car just aren't very nice until you get to the wide body. The wide body is okay, it's still not very nice. I think I'm going to stick with the stock and auto sculpt it. So, literally everything will increase my top speed. Because I'm going to be using it in drag races, that's always a good thing, unless it affected acceleration. I would say more acceleration than top speed for drag races. It just makes more sense, doesn't it? So let's literally just customize this anyway, because it doesn't affect what we're talking about. Why are we even talking about that? Doesn't even matter for this topic, but we're going to do this stuff because it looks pretty anyway. Now, I do like this colour already, especially when I do this. I've already had a little test around with it, I'm not going to lie. I do like it once I actually get a kind of matching parts around the car, which I'll show you in a second. Last time I went with that thing, and I want to see what this one's like. Is it any better? Does it look any better? 305. It's got a bigger number, means it must be slightly better. So let's just improve how it size is. The size, I don't know. There we go, that'll do. And zone 5 is literally changing that bit. There we go, that'll do. Alright, that's the spoiler done. I go to the roof scoop. Now I don't want to spend any money on that because it's next to pointless. Exhaust tip, roll cages, that sort of thing. Don't really need that right now. So visuals, I'm going to go to wheel paint. Let's go to chrome and let's make that black. Chrome black wheels with a nice carbon fiber bonnet. It looks fantastic. And I do like the colour. Like, normally I wouldn't like the stock colours, or the yellow even on a bloody car very much, except maybe a Lamborghini, but that thing looks pretty cool, I must admit. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check through to see how much all this stuff is. So I could do an engine upgrade, and I think I will, to be honest. I don't want to do too much on this, because at some point I'm just literally going to throw it away and buy a new one. So to buy a stage 3 bloody engine upgrade at the moment is kind of useless. We'll get some money back from selling it after, but you know. So I'm going to go with this one. I don't know, they're all the same to me. We could improve the performance even more power-wise by doing a drivetrain upgrade. But what I'm actually going to do is just go with a NOS upgrade. We've already owned one of them, which is stage 1, so we may as well just equip that rather than doing anything else. My question is then, can I improve it by looking for other stuff? And I just saw the answer to my question. So I'm just going to see how much more I can get out of it by doing this. So it's pretty cool that you keep own of the parts, even though you kind of they were on the stock layout of the car, which is awesome because it saves me buying it when it's already part of the car, kind of thing, or you already bought for that said car. So that is pretty much all I need to do. As I said, the NOS was done. We already did the tyres. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we did. Just didn't want to make sure it had multiple parts for some reason. Not sure why it would do, but there we go. That's had an engine upgrade given to it. It's got some cool NOS, got some cool aero parts, and I think this thing will drag much nicer now that we've done that. So let's update this, and let's see what else. So we've got our 240SX, which I'm not going to do anything with yet, because so far, this thing is still pretty damn good. Anyway, so let's jump to the race day. I will see you there right now. Transition! So here we are in the race day, beginning the events, and we're going to do some stuff. So I upgraded one of my cars rather than both. The 240SX held up very, very well, even towards the end of the last race day, so it doesn't need customizing just yet, whereas the Cobalt failed very, very quickly into that second event thing and just needed upgrading. It needed upgrading. So we're going to see how the 240SX pans out, and if it needs upgrading, I can always do aero stuff to it and engine upgrades and so on, because I have 30k still left with me, so there's a lot of money to throw away if needed to, because I'm going to dominate. So let's go to time attack and do the race and begin and get some monies. Alright, we are behind on power, brake horsepower, compared to everything else, but we're going to see how we do in this time trial, because that big charger thing is just big and heavy and scary. You can even hear it in the voice of it. But we shall begin in the 240SX and see how we do. Please move out of the way before I run you down. So it is great to be back on ProStreet, isn't it? Fantastic, awesome, brilliant, fantastic driving. Yes, great. Because I've been playing a lot of Rivals because I for the sole intent of capturing broken game footage, and that was my actual attempt. Literally, I went on to record broken footage, and I didn't try and force it to happen. I didn't think, oh, I'm going to go here and make it happen. It just happened, and that's the sad part. And then I eventually went, oh, I'm going to play with my friend, and even more bad stuff happened. So, back on ProStreet, not as many glitches, none that I've encountered thus far. So, always good when that kind of is the case. You know, you go on an old game. Old games don't seem to have as many glitches or bugs because they actually seem to care about games before, unlike I care about my car. So I've still got my NOS to use, which I can always do towards the end of the race. I think that will be good on the final lap, though, rather than using it now and kind of be like, yeah, you know, yeah, rather than wasting it as such. Because so far I'm keeping up with these guys pretty well. Because I mean the gap at the beginning was quite big compared to what it is now. So let's see how we get. Ah, just missed it. By the way, we've got a rolling start from this time, so hopefully this time we'll be able to do much better on this lap. And if it all fails, we've got the NOS for the last lap to try. I love being ahead of things with plans. Plans are cool, awesome. Look at this, overtaking them. Goodbye, you big ugly thing. It's not ugly, you're beautiful, really. Goodbye, little thing. That Golf, though, is fantastic. Like, it's a fantastic little car. From, like, when I've been racing against it and so on, just from literally seeing it fly past me, it's quite a little grippy car, isn't it? I mean, not that anything slides around too much that I'm driving already, but it just does look like a little car that zips around, you know, just does what it's told. I'm really tempted to just, you know, stuff it, buy one, buy a million cars and then just be happy about it, because I bought them with my own money. Not my own money, but in-game money. Still my own money, because I earned the money. I ain't gonna get in-game money. Buy myself. Oh, buy myself. Oh, almost had double collision there. Wouldn't have been very nice. Right, please tell me that I managed to do that okay, because I seem to have dominated against those lots. And no, I've actually come behind that guy. So this time, I'm going to have to use a bit of NOS to make sure I do beat that guy. If I can remember what the button is, I think it's circle. X is handbrake, square is to look behind. I've remembered. My brain is working. Once in a lifetime thing here, guys. My brain is actually working. So let's see if I can actually win this event now. Because I want to win. Don't want to come second. Am I second? I'm in first place. How am I in first place? Was that my time? Did I actually beat him? If I did, I feel like a bit of a fool now. But I've only just come to the realization that I'm in first place. I totally knew that, but I'm going to use the NOS anyway just to do that. Because I don't know the concept of the NOS still. I don't know if it like replenishes when you complete an event or if you get it by buying more NOS or what. I don't know. Like, does it automatically give you 2 back once you've completed a race, like when you go to the next race rather than completing a race? But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Does it just give you the NOS that you should have? I don't understand. There was someone on the comments on the last episode like, oh, you shouldn't play this game, you don't respect it, you know, there's no replenishing NOS on like the kids game like on Rivals, why do you not? It's like he thought I was kind of complaining about that, but I was like, no, I'm not complaining about that. Did I win? I did win. That's good. It's always a great sign when you win, but I beat him. Just, if I didn't use that NOS, I probably wouldn't have won, so that's always a good call there, Theo. It's a good call. Let's continue with seeing how much we get. So how much cash do we get? We got 1,800, light damage, 0, clean race bonus. I swear I hit a wall. Anyway, I'm not complaining. Let's continue. Alright, we are back in the race day lobby, I guess you could say. And we're going to do a sector shootout. Now, I've not tried one of these before, so I'm probably going to explain to me what it is. Let's see how we do it in my 240 SX. Go! Yes. Alright, so it didn't explain it. Fair enough. But it did explain it on the loading screen, so I know the basic of what I've got to do. Basically got to get as many points as I can in its sector. So I'm guessing it's more like a zone time trial style event, which isn't not really something you need to explain. And why are those signs just like saying hot babes all the time? Why? And should I repair my car? And so yes, my question has been answered by myself by playing the game. Basically the NOS does get given back to you, the amount that you should have after you kind of like complete the event. So there you go. So I own the first thing without even trying. That's always great news. See if I can actually take this one from this guy, because he seems to... Oh, is it that guy? No, that guy just took it off him, took it off him, took it off him. Beat him with 310 points. How am I destroying them this badly? Like, I'm not driving that well. Am I? Oh, hello. Points at stake. No? Is it basically a time trial? Yes, it is. So I've basically got to get through as quick as I can, get through the area, and I win. If I get this one, I'm just going to be like, what? Really? What? Really? So let's see if I can absolutely dominate these and secure them, as it were, to make sure nobody else attempts to even try and get them from my grasp. Because I want to own them. These are mine. Missed sector by 10 points. Not to worry, because I still own it. That's all that matters. If I can't beat my first time, that's kind of embarrassing, actually. I wasn't even trying with that first one. But let's go. Missed it by 0 points. So I got literally the same then, did I? Very strange. I'm not sure how I could get exactly the same. Must have been slightly off at least. 330 points. Secured that one slightly more though than I did with the first one. But I'm going to use my NOS to actually use it, because I can actually now confirm that I do get it back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Missed it by 2. No. I almost killed my car. Kids, don't kill your cars. Don't even try and mess me up, sir. Please get out of my way before I start trying to freaking get you off this road with my bare hands. I'll just jump out the car and jump on yours and Fast and Furious style smash your face in. Smash. No, don't you dare brake like a twat. Stop it! Get out me way! Move! You're slowing me down. I'm trying to destroy the sectors and you're not helping. That bloody... You know, I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy one bit. But I'm going to use the NOS to finish it. Why the heck not? Might as well try and get a decent one on this one. Can we do it? Can we beat my sector score? I don't think I can. Yes, I can. That's not the end of the race. That's the end of the race. My car needs to be repaired. I need to repair my car. I wouldn't have had to repair it, but of course I decided to slam it into a wall, and wow, okay, they're not doing very good. Let's continue. What do we got? Light damage 500. And 1,800. Score is okay. I don't know what half of that means. Just tell me the monies. Alright, so I'm going to repair my car first. Repair by cash. May as well. And let's get out of that. So if I go to here, and I could do a grip class race, that's fine with me. And we'll see how that goes. Once again, we are at the bottom of the list with horsepowers. But that's fine, because they're in Cobalt, and I know that's absolutely terrible for something I actually tried. And tried to make it the same class, the grip class, and it didn't work out too well. So let's just sweep that under the rug. Anyway, let's continue and see how we do. I didn't do a very good start there, but that's fine because I can just catch up with my pure skill and eliteness and power. Did that really just like set him off course completely somehow? Because that was the slightest tap I've ever seen. Car behind is 1.09. You could see that anyway, but I thought I'd explain. What are you doing? What do you think you are doing? I have NOS, sir. I wouldn't do that if I were you, because I'm just going to fly past you at any point anyway. You're just blocking me. You're aggravating me. Get out of the way. I'm like one of the juiced drivers. Get ahead of me. I'm just going to be like, no, get out the way. I'm Biggie Mombasa. Get out the way. Don't know why you'd start saying it like that, but sure, let's continue. Without dying. I don't want to run into a wall again. So we've increased the gap slightly more than last time, but I want to increase it even more because that is not acceptable. NOS. Let's make use of it. Use of NOS. NOS is good. NOS is friend. I use NOS on straight. Okay, that's a corner. I thought I had to turn to the left, and they're all going to overtake me now because I did a terrible bloody idea. Turn, please. Okay. Oh, I changed the camera. Square is change camera. I knew that. Triangle is look back. They're catching. They're gaining. He's trying to get past me. I am not going to let you get past me, sir. Never. Not in a billion years. Never. Ever. Never. Ever. Ever. Never. Stay behind. Stay where you belong. Behind my 240 SX. No. That's a wall. Bit of damage. Totally fine. As long as I don't kill myself, it's cool. And the car. I'm going to make sure the car's safe. So there's a car behind me. It says 1 second. But is that car that's behind me the one that's not even my class or what? Does it like count? NOS's circle. I want to stay ahead of all classes. I'm going to literally pick you off one by one. Destroyed. Destroyed. Bullcrap, the gap was that small though. Let's continue with that. Give me some cash. Give me a bonus for actually... No, you're not going to give me a bonus. Well, screw you too. I'm going back to my main menu. But there we go. I've won the race day. That is mine, won and sorted. So let's see what I can do. Can I choose that? Oh, yes. Give me that cash bonus. Give me cash money, cash money, cash money. Continue race day because I am now going off to dominate this by myself. Maybe, it depends. I might do, I might not. Let me know if you want me to. That would be interesting to see what you think. Anywho, that's long enough. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching and your support. As always, vote for what game you want to see. Next year you want to see more. This year you want to see more. Rivals you want to see. Whatever. And join me in the forum chat after this if you want to discuss this episode. I will link that down below as well. Thank you as always. BlackPanthaa out, guys. Peace!